How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we're going to talk about Gotham Knights, Season 1, Episode 11, titled Daddy Issues. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So picking up where we left off, after Duella and Turner had a fun night out. Well, fun night in, I should say. uh, Duella is telling him about when she first met her dad, well, when she was 8. Apparently they just let an 8-year-old walk through the halls of Gotham. Not Gotham, Arkham. The whole premise of this show is entirely insane. Or at least her character, not so much the show. The show's alright, it's really good so far. So um, anyway, they talk it out and all this, and afterwards they go back to the Belfry, which is I want to say walk of shame style, but there was absolutely no shame from either of them. Colin interrogates um Turner and gets just like don't worry about it kind of thing. When Harper goes to interrogate Duella spills all the tea and nearly gives Harper a nervous breakdown because they did it in the library. Where the books and stuff are, and it's just like, oh no, 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 no. Anyway, Turner and Duella go out, uh, incognito as it were, and it's funny because while they go out to meet Duella's mom, but Turner doesn't know this. Now they meet her at the bar, Ace of Clubs, because her mom, Jane, um, how do I put this? Her mom is how shall we say, she sent a bomb threat to the GCPD and left like a deck of cards and whatnot. It was this whole weird thing. Anyway, Jane is under the impression that Duella is some kind of supervillain criminal person, right? Duella is like trying not to tell her mom that she's turned over a new leaf of sorts without outright denying it so that Turner doesn't get upset. And it's this whole thing. Now Turner's like, you know what? You two hang out. It's fine. I'm gonna go to the bar, and he starts just knocking back drinks, right? Now, unfortunately, Jane's got a plan. She tells the bartender about a way to make $10 million, as it were, by turning in Turner. She takes Duella out after having okay. First things first. Turner is drugged. He passes out when Harvey shows up and is like, Turner, what are you doing here? It's dangerous. Turner lashes out at Harvey because supposedly Batman is responsible for the death of his parents. He has a code. Yes, but also like it's one of those things where it might not be directly responsible, right? Like, think Peter Parker and his Uncle Ben, right? Peter didn't stop a dude from after he robbed the place because Peter got scammed essentially. That dude ended up killing his Uncle Ben. It's probably something like that, right? Where Batman was in a fight, one of the people escaped, caused the death of Turner's parents, or directly, and that person escaping, guilt trips Bruce and be like, "Oh, Batman did it." He writes in the journal and all of this. It's probably something like that. We don't know as of yet. Hell, we don't know if we're ever gonna find out. It is what it is. Now, Turner passes out, and then when Harvey goes to check on him, Harvey is drugged with a drink. Turner's just left there, and it's interesting because Harvey is then given to Jane, who uh, reveals that Harvey's other personality, his alter, um, is Duella's actual father, and the whole reason she got arrested that Jay got arrested in the first place, I put an article, was because Harvey's alter is sleeping around. Which we know he does because he literally sleeps with Brody's mom. Anyway, Jane yells at Duella to shoot Harvey and kill him. Harvey's like, "No, you don't have to do this. You can be better." Right? And both of them yelling at Duella just in like a moment of just shut up, both of you. She pulls the trigger, shooting Harvey. Now they manage to escape. While this is happening, um, Stephanie went to Harvey to report on Lincoln being the leader of the Court of Owls. We know it's not Lincoln, it's his wife. She does that, obviously. But because of this, her father's arrested for prescription fraud, which we know he's guilty of. Now, Stephanie, when given the choice, sell your friends out or save your father, who is guilty of the crime they're accusing him of. She's like, no. And this causes an argument with her mother where Stephanie just rips into her mom, right? Her mom then, she gets handsy. Um, as a result, Harper, who was watching this, cuts in, tells her mom off. Stephanie's mom. I don't remember Stephanie's mom's name. It is not relevant anymore. Stephanie's mom is a now non-person. Just she's not. She's a not. She's a non. She's not relevant to the story anymore. Like her arc is finished. It's done. She might as well be dead for all we care. For all the good she'll do to the show, she might as well be dead. Um. Anyway, Harper and Stephanie then go to the club because Turner's been sighted there. Um. And they get on the dance floor to be incognito. There they start dancing together, and they seem to have a moment, as it were. Now, Turner is getting arrested, but they manage to set it up so that Turner gets put in a police car that is being driven by Cullen, or Officer Hines, as it were. And they manage to save Turner. Now, after saving Turner, they Cullen just rips into Turner. He's like, dude, maybe you'll figure out that I actually care about you when I'm dead. And he's just like, whoa. I'm just like, whoa, Cullen, hold up, hold the phone, calm down, dude, calm down. It is that serious, yes, but also calm down. Turner, the two of them hug it out, and now Stephanie and Harper have a heart to heart up at where the window is, where everyone seems to have a heart to heart for some reason in the show. It's the heart to heart area of the belfry. Because that's pretty much where everyone has a heart to heart in this show. Every single time there's a pair of them need to have a conversation where it's a heart to heart, it's always up there. Anyway, where Stephanie's like, I don't know what I want. Like I don't know anything. My strings are cut. What do I do? Harper's just like, what does Stephanie want? Now they kiss, and Stephanie's like, so that's what it's supposed to feel like. And I'm just like, hey, let's go. We lost one relationship before it could properly start, but I mean we're getting another one, so let's go. Um it's anyway, they start making out now. Lincoln and wife, I think her name's Rebecca. I don't know, but anyway, they're conversing about how he got stabbed by the Talon and that it's working, he's healing and all of this. And wifey over here listens to a voicemail from Harvey, and that's the final scene. Now, before this, we see Harvey waking up in the hospital. Turns out the Court of Owls coin saved his life. Good. Harvey's alive, but it seems his relationship with Duella is now out in the open. She has now been officially coined Duella Dent. It took 11 episodes to drop that name. We knew about that name. We've known about that name because when they first introduced the character, they introduced her as Duella Dent, and then it changed it to Duella Doe. Uh, and that she's the Joker's daughter, which I was just like, you guys said her name was Duella Dent at first. Now I've been keeping this to myself, obviously, but I'm glad that they finally dropped that name again. It's now official in the show. Obviously, they could have maybe changed it in the write up to it, but nah, no, they didn't. We knew they didn't. There was something sus about that. Anyway, that's the episode this week. This video is actually being recorded at night. It is currently 8:58 p.m. Because I couldn't watch Superman and Lois yet. Usually I watch Superman and Lois at night, and then I'll watch Gotham Knights in the morning. Unfortunately, Superman and Lois isn't up, so I'm recording this at 9 o'clock. I'm going to upload this at 6 a.m. It's gonna go live at 6 a.m. Uh, after a little bit after Superman and Lois goes up, if I can manage to watch it tomorrow morning. Receive it from my keyboard. I had to plug it in wired because too many USB devices going through if I plug this in. Um and have the headset on, apparently. I'm like, bro, they're USB 2 receivers. What too many? It's probably the capture card that's triggering it. Anyway. Yeah, so I don't want to go too on this. Superman Lois is going up tomorrow morning. This is going up half an hour after at 6 o'clock, however much that is. And yeah, tell me what you guys thought of the episode down in the comment section down below. That's gonna be it for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright. I really apologize for the little ramble at the end.